BK, big business, we linked up in the UK with them outlaws, no limit forever, and we mash hard, and we stay out the cheddar.
Hey yo, you already know what time it is. This your boy M. Nell, Merciless, the one and only. You know I'm always tuned in, every day, all day. You already know who I'm rocking with, that ain't a question or a doubt. I'm rocking with my fucking boy, live from the UK, Fonzie Neutron, huh? Right.
So we all went to Westchester High School in LA. And that's like the poppinest high school in LA. A lot of different acts, like the Y schools, Regina King, a bunch of actors. What was the good girl? Good, no, they went to the Burners, but it was a bunch of artists.
Nia Long went there.
It, oh yeah, Nia Long. So we all went to school together. And another level, we was Oh, I could break the whole shit down for you. It's actually on my documentary. If you go to Bambino's World Instagram, you'll see my documentary there. It also explains it. But okay, so we was in high school, and my homeboy Sticks, rest in peace, Sticks. Him and Stones were putting together some production. They were like, look, Stones was DJing, and he was like, we're about to buy some equipment to start making beats. And when I was getting put on this crew called Gents, it was like the high school fraternity. We was the only cast that really wasn't banging. We was parties and shit like that, and hollering at the honeys and all that kind of shit. While everybody else was banging and shit, they wanted to come to our parties and shit. And my homeboy was like, when I was online, they used to make me freestyle rap about where we was going. And so they would be like, this nigga Buddy can rap. Like, let's rap, nigga. And I'd be freestyling and shit. And so that's how Sticks was like, he put the equipment together with Stones, and he was like, look, I need you to, if I buy all this equipment, I want you to teach Stinjo how to rap. At that time, Stinjo wasn't rapping at all, but he wanted to be a rapper. You know what I mean? And he turned out to be one of the dopest MCs from the crew. But so I guess that was God innately had put it in him, but he didn't know it was there. And so anyway, I was like, okay, under one circumstance, if y'all let me bring my boy Sid, because me and Sid had a little group with Seth Louvy and this nigga Steve. You remember little intricate Steve?
Yeah.
So we had some group called NX Crossing Style, some shit. And before that, I had a group with Warner and Chris Ray called Risky Business. So anyway, I was rapping already, but I could freestyle. So I said, okay, if we're gonna do this group together, y'all gotta let my nigga Sid be in the group. So I pulled Sid in, and so now it's me, Sid, and Damone. Sticks, I mean, that's Bam, Sid, and Stinjo. That's another level rappers. And then Sticks and Stones was the producers. So they started making these little beats and stuff, and in the back of Sticks' mom's house. And we did a little 3-song demo, and it was all right. It wasn't mixed very well. And my grandfather is big blues, big into blues. My whole family's into music. My mom sang with Stevie Wonder. My dad's dad is Johnny Otis. So my whole family does music. But my grandfather, over off of 73rd, off of Florence, he had a studio in the back of his joint where we could mix the songs better. And so we went over there and we took it on, we mixed it, and we made a cassette tape. Tell you how long ago this shit was. So we make I give it to my pops. I'm like, Pops, you know, he's chilling at that time. He kicks it with Tone Loc, and he was friends with Tone Loc through my cousin Hope, and Suave and Laylaw. Suave, who manages the Alcoholics Exhibit and Farside, they are from West Side Tribe, and my pops goes over to Tone's demo tape, and at the time my pops was into growing before the shit was legal, so Tone would always get herb from my pops. And I remember Tone Loc said it was like a caterpillar in one of the long stalks of bud, and he was like, damn, this how that shit's official. It still got a caterpillar in the bud. So my pops was over there giving him some bud or whatever. He said, my son got a demo tape, and so that's rolling to the, but so he gives the demo to Tone Loc, right? And Tone Loc took the another level demo tape and said, I really, I got my own music. I don't really do the label thing. This man right here is the one who got his own label, and it was Laylaw. And so my pops was first time meeting Law. He was like, all right, let's go out to my car and listen to this another level demo. And so they go out to the car, and they bumped the shit, the little 3 songs, and Law was like, what they look like, where they at? And at that day, we was at Six Flags. For Lost, remember when Six Flags used to have the performances with like TLC and all that shit? It was
Hell
TLC
yeah,
was
this is
performing at Six Flags, so
popping.
we went because all the breezy. So all the breezies was gonna be at Six Flags, so we was there. And mind you, I'm in high school at the time. So my pop me on one of them cell phones when we used to have a chip in the cell phone. And so he pages me, and I this is kind of aging the nigga. He pages me, like, yeah, what's up, pops? He's like, he talking fast. He's like, look, y'all gotta come. This dude from Above the Law, and he's doing a record deal, a label with Ice Cube, and they want to sign y'all. And I'm like, whoa, Above the Law, Ice Cube, Laylaw, it's all coming through. I'm like, damn, what you? He's like, you need to come right now. And I'm like, well, we at Magic Mountain right now. I'm like, we can't come right now. And so long and skinny, I'm trying to tell the homies, Ice Cube, Above the Law, they want to meet us. That's all I could really get from that conversation. Now, my pops ain't gonna lie about jack shit. And I knew he was at Tone's house. And so the next day, we get together on Buckler and 62nd, and they give us the address, and the shit's on 59th and Buckler. And we like, that shit, I could throw a rock to that motherfucker.
Right, that shit, right?
You know
That
what
shit
I'm
a block
saying?
away.
And so it was a block away. So it was D-Mac's house, long and skinny. We end up recording at this house for Lost, everybody. But so we go up to around the corner. We couldn't believe that it was that close. Literally, you drive. We could have walked. So we drove up to the spot, and it was Laylaw and D-Mac, and my pops, and we sit down. We play the demo tape again, and it was like, we like this song, this What's That You Say song that y'all got, but we wanted to go to this sample right here, and it was the Patrice Rushen sample that y'all know today. What's That You Say? And D-Mac played the motherfucker, and we was like, oh, this shit vibing. And so they had already queued it up with the demo so we could kind of hear it. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, oh, that's dope. But at the time, you know, Sticks and Stones was a little nervous because they like, hold up, y'all already replacing our beat? Like, hold up, slow down. Let's talk the business. And so anyway, we was excited because Law was like, well, tomorrow Cube gonna come meet y'all. So now we like, nigga, tomorrow? Like Scooby-Doo, like, huh?
Everything happened so fast, man.
So anyway, Cube come through the next day, bro, and we played a demo, and it was a good demo, good 3-song demo, because it ended up going on our album. And there was another group called Another Level. Once we got to Priority, there was an R&B group on another label, and so they were like, listen, we really want to put out your single, but we need y'all to finish this album fast because there's another group, and we want to get y'all out before this other group. So we want to get y'all single out and your album done. And so we just went balls out, hard to work. Like from day on at D-Mac's house, we just started knocking songs out, boom, boom, boom. And for Lost being an MC that I knew around and knew from NIC, different crews in LA, we knew each other. And Another Level, we wanted to start this crew, which originally was called Himalayaz, because we live in the hills over here in LA. And for Lost was an MC for crew, Bill Blast. Who else? Yeah, we was thinking Seth. Few different artists, but we end up going after the whole Another Level thing happened. Me and Phalos was doing solo albums up at Ice-T's house up in Hollywood Hills, and Ice-T really loved the name Himalayas. Y'all both from this crew, why don't y'all do a project together for my Coroner Records label? And we was like, well, we doing solo albums. He was like, come on, just do a project for me under Himalayas. And we was like, all right, this is my nigga, we already crew anyway. And then we gelled so much, we just ended up really like finding a comfort zone, working together.
Join us on the line, bout.online.com, for the hottest UK US flavor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be updated on new drops and content.